Boa noite, a galera da Twitch. Peço perdão pela demora, porque demorou, atrasou um pouquinho no YouTube também. Mas deu tudo certo, calma, deixa eu trocar vocês de tela. Muitíssimo boa noite a todos, sejam todos muito bem-vindos para mais uma live. Oi, Albedo, boa noite, tudo ótimo e com você. Gente, hoje nós estamos aqui reunidos hoje para jogar... Meu Deus, eu esqueci de mudar o nome da live Meu Deus, calma. As PRICEFIELD estão de volta. Esqueci de mudar a live na Twitch, cara. Puta merda. Pronto. Aí deixa eu trocar as tags também. Pronto. Hoje nós vamos jogar Life is Strange Reunion. Eu estou extremamente nervosa pra jogar esse jogo. Eu tô, tipo, muito ansiosa. Eu hypei muito o lançamento desse jogo. Eu espero que ele não seja tão mal falado quanto o Double Exposure foi. Porque o Double Exposure, a galera botou um hype imenso. E aí, no final... É aquela coisa, né? Foi algo. Gente, minha coluna tá doendo, mas eu vou me esforçar pra jogar o máximo que der desse jogo hoje, cara. O máximo. Vou explorar o máximo. Eu quero ver as PRICEFIELD juntas, tá? Eu não quero a Chloe morrendo no final, que nem no Life is Strange 1, tá? Não quero a Chloe morrendo no final, apesar de que você tem a escolha, né? Só que, tipo... Não quero Chloe morrendo. Por favor... Square Enix, por favor, por gentileza, pare de matar. Deck Nine também, eu acho que é Deck Nine. Deck Nine, pare de matar a Chloe, por favor, tá? Não quero saber. Eu quero felicidade, alegria e diversão para minhas PRICEFIELD, tá? Ok? Dito isso, vamos para nossa gameplay. Calma aí. Oxe, eu troquei de tela. Desculpem. Calma. Nossa, eu apareci 3 vezes, né? Porque eu tentei trocar cliquei em todas as telas, menos na tela que eu deveria. Gente, um minutinho. Rapidinho. Agora eu já volto mesmo, mas eu tô aqui, calma. Voltei. Vamos pra nossa gameplay, né? Vamos pra nossa gameplay, vambora. Deixa eu abrir meu joguinho aqui, meu joguinho muito do bem bom. Né? Deixa eu abrir. Como não tem muita gente movimentando o chat por enquanto, então a gente vai direto pro jogo, que aí a gente desenrola a conversa no meio do jogo, né? Life's Strange Reunion, olha. Ai, tô me tremendo. Tô com medo. Deixa eu ver aqui. Eu tô com medo de ver as conquistas, ver se tem... Ai, não, abri o Spotify sem querer. Tô com medo de ver as conquistas e ter spoiler, mano. Calma. Vou tentar ver. Eu tô com o pacote das roupas clássicas delas, né? Do Life is Strange 1. Mas eu não sei se eu coloco essas skins ou se eu jogo com as skins delas do jogo mesmo, né? Eu acho que eu vou jogar com as skins do jogo mesmo. E aí na minha segunda run, se eu for jogar uma segunda run, eu jogo com as skinzinhas clássicas, né? Só um minutinho de novo. Vou trocar vocês aqui da tela já. Vou trocar de tela. Deixa eu dar uma conferida se eu não tô com coisa de novo. Com isso aí mesmo. Ganho, reverb. Não, tô não. Tá de boa, tá de boa. Tá de boa. Deixa eu só me diminuir aqui um pouquinho, que eu tô muito grande na tela. Pronto. Deixa eu colocar o Leafs Strange aqui pra vocês verem. Vocês não vão ouvir ele por enquanto, tá? Isso aqui, Iris. Iris. Por algum motivo o nome do jogo é Iris. Só um minutinho, gente. Meu PC tá morrendo, socorro. Tá, meu PC tá morrendo. Eu vou ligar o áudio aqui pra vocês ouvirem o áudio do jogo. A Universidade de Caledon. Calma aí. Pronto, vambora. Novo jogo, que a gente não tem jogo, né? Novo jogo.
My name is Max Caulfield.
Ok.
I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography
Okay.
at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions.
Ele tá
Visions of
pausando?
the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
Ok. Eu acho que eu não posso dar alt tab.
Was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
Ai, que lindo cena do
We
BTS,
grew
velho.
close once
BTS.
more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost.
Furacão.
The storm looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged. I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay. After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff, like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Ven Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Ah, não, pera, essa aqui é a...
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then, I heard Safi's voice again.
Ok, isso é
I reached out with my power,
Isso é
rusty
resumo
from
do box
disuse,
sponsor.
and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life.
Oops.
Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power. Her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past
Ok.
and united the fragments of Safi's mind.
Nossa, ela tava no banheiro de Arcadia
I
Bay
merged
ali
the
na...
timelines back into
na-
one, saving Safi.
Caralho, o nome da
and
universidade,
together
véi.
we
Esqueci.
escaped the storm.
Blackwell.
An action that will have significant repercussions.
Ah, ela tá na Blackwell aí de novo, né?
And Safi herself, she left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
Ok. As escolhas que eu vou escolher. Chloe Price. Eu salvei a Chloe em Arcadia Bay. Max e Chloe. Tivemos um romance. Ah, e o resto eu não... né? Vou falar que a gente foi só amiga, porque, enfim, eu quero a Chloe. Ah, mano, eu vou apoiar a mana aqui, velho. Não, credo. Pronto. Acho que estamos bem de escolhas aqui. Estamos bem. Eu acho, eu espero. Turururum. Barulho é esse? Relógio. Relógio. Oxi.
Yeah, and tell her to get the fuck out of bed, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig.
Ai, ai, a Chloe tão simpática como sempre.
Yeah. Okay. I can make that work.
Vocês estão ouvindo o jogo? Estão, né? Então.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no fee, means no gas, means no tour, means... Fuck!
Ai, não sei, véi.
Look, I hear you. My drummer's being a real Lars Ulrich bitch right now. Give me just 20 more minutes.
I told you, it's now or never.
Come on, we know those barflies aren't going anywhere. Just prorate the 20 minutes out of our cut, all right?
I'm taking 30 minutes. You're already 10 over.
Damn it. There goes my new toothbrush money.
A Chloe não volta no tempo, véi. Não dá pra escolher as escolhas certas com ela. Vixe. Esse é o banheiro da Blackwell? Não, né? Ué. É.
Not again. It keeps getting worse.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Is that me in high school? I never talked like that, did I?
Nossa, o jogo tá muito escuro, velho. Que é isso? Pronto. Aqui tá melhor. Nossa, tá bem melhor. Que é isso? Eu não tava enxergando nada. Tá, pera. Tem pedaço. Isso aqui é o banquinho, provavelmente, lá do negócio. Esse negócio aqui, eu não sei o que é. Eu acho que é da casa dela. A lareira que tinha na casa dela. Aí, tipo, tem os espelhos. Vortex Club.
Now, let's talk business.
Ah, eu já vi isso aqui.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
Ah, tá, pra cá. Aqui.
How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories.
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
Achei que ela ia pegar a arma.
That memory can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone. But why does it feel real?
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
Ixi.
Does every daughter have nightmares that she killed her mom, even though she's still very much alive? Or is that just me? A version of me. If Max didn't rewind to save me. She's not me. But she's a part of me. The question is, how much?
Lá, Max.
Max?
Acho que ela tá voltando pro corpo dela. Nossa, a piveta.
Who the fuck are you? Max, no!
There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the band?
Just told you, man. They're on their way. Am I talking to a goldfish? Or did the septum piercing get into your brain?
Caralho, humilhou o cara, que isso? Jogue com a Chloe pela primeira vez. Mina de cabelo verde. Nice. Vou tomar um copyright zudo. Vou tirar a música pra vocês aqui, até passar o copyright, calma aí. Nossa, tô toda travada, que isso? Ô, VTube Studio, que é isso, VTube Studio? Oh! 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 Gente, qual que era a recomendação mínima pra esse jogo? Calma lá. Calma aí. Não, ele não é pesado não, ué. Ele é um 3060 de 12 GB. Calma aí, deixa eu tentar fazer um negócio. Não, ainda tô travada. Tá, eu acho que é bom eu ficar de reativo, então. Vou ficar de reativo, então. Reactive. Pronto, só me desmutar aqui no Discord. Pronto, agora eu falo. Deixar o YouTube Studio. Pronto, aqui fica melhor. O jogo não tava travado, mas a minha model tava, então ainda assim... Opa, deixa eu mutar, né? Não vai ouvir música, não. Ah, caguei, eu não tenho... Não derrubando minha live, tá ótimo. Não, vai que bloqueia a minha VOD, né, mano? Eu vou tirar. Cinema. Só não pode ter diálogo, cara. Eu vou ter que desmutar. Ah, parou a música. Ok.
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont. My camera is underneath. This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee.
Ali a câmera lá atrás, ali, ó.
I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal. I never responded to this.
Cadê a Sophie? Meu Deus, calma, tô me acostumando.
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max. The further my life takes me, the more I find myself nothing like a satisfying click, a soothing work.
Polaroid.
The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment. Time for your close-up.
Pique. Que isso? Entendi, foi nada. Chloe? Não é a Chloe.
Something horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now.
Eba, Maxwell. Cara, quem que nomeou as conquistas desse jogo, sério? Quem que nomeou as conquistas desse jogo, velho?
been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose. This is so horrible.
Where's the damn fire department? They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here! Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
Vixe.
Where did all this come from?
Get us out of here!
No! Hang on! I will get help!
Vamos achar alguma coisa pra abrir essa caceta.
Someone set this fire on purpose.
Ô, Max, a galera tá morrendo ali, velho. Não é hora pra você ficar...
Ah, damn it!
The security! There's students trapped in the atrium!
No shit, you need to clear out now!
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
Max, hurry, the roof is caving in!
A Chloe que tá no colo dele? Ai, claro que é a Chloe. Aí ela vai ter que morrer. Aí a gente vai voltar no tempo e vai salvar ela. E aí ela vai ficar morrendo, 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 morrendo. E ela vai ter que morrer no final aqui de novo.
No, no. Come on. Come on. I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time.
Acho que não era isso, não.
No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God, I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done?
A borboletinha azul passando ali atrás.
It's Friday. The fire started Sunday evening. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. Maybe I'll just fuck everything up. But maybe I can't fuck it up any more than it already was. I'm here now. I can do something. I have to do something. What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel.
Ela se levantando igual velho com dona comuna. Parece eu.
My powers are complicated and they can be dangerous.
Oh, droga. Pera, gente, perdão. Apertei Alt Tab. É costume.
This is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God.
Ela tá em double exposure. Eu acho que teria sido bom eu jogar o double exposure antes, mas enfim.
Hello.
Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay. I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
O FPS tá dando uns dropzinhos. Nada grave, mas tá dando uns dropzinhos. Gente, eu vou ligar meu ventilador que eu tô morrendo de calor. Eu espero que não vaze na live o ventilador. Vou colocar... Prender meu cabelo, que eu tô com calor, né? Vai ajudar um pouco se eu prender o cabelo. O bebelo.
It's so peaceful. But for how long?
Eu acho que tá vazando, né? Meu microfone. Calma aí, vou colocar o ventilador pra trás aqui. Vem cá, ventilador. Ventilator. Ventilador. Ai, dá até pra eu colocar ele no 3. Pronto. Aí ele tá atrás, ele não pega no mic. Bora.
Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
Onde que é a sala dele, eu não sei. Ô, galera. Aqui é banheiro, né? Achei.
Moses, I'm from the future. I bring dark tidings of...
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me.
My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is... well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean... I overheard Vin on a call yesterday. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
Everyone who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for, but perhaps that wasn't covered in your orientation.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has
Ah, ela trabalha na universidade, ela não
She was
é...
even talking about creating a photography major.
Ok. É, faz sentido, né? No primeiro jogo ela já tava na universidade da Blackwell.
You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, a professor, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that was too dangerous.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies.
Tadinho, cara. Ele não parece ser um cara gente boa.
Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
Oh my god. I didn't even think to.
Hey, you were in shock. It's understandable.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work.
Ué.
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend. I was really worried when Moses said I should practice my...
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment.
Time to fire up my rewind.
Eu não vi.
I bet Chloe and Moses would have loved each other as only...
Yoink?
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely... I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai. But anime can surprise me. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close? Who was the murder victim? Frostbite? Maybe a fire flinger did the deed. Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control-Z.
Caralho, olha essa referência, né, mano? Eu sou o Ctrl-Z. Bizarro.
Are you my mystery killer?
Acho que é um inspecionar tudo que eu tinha pra...
A high school girl? The plot thickens. But what's her
Meu
name?
Deus, a Sailor Moon. Samurai sem honra.
You probably are a true samurai, actually.
Vamos procurar a Sailor Moon aqui em algum lugar.
Safi's been radio silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was.
Okay, ask me again.
Max, it's great that you can remember something you just saw, but I'm testing whether you can remember it before you saw it.
Fair enough. Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Hana Ishihara?
Sorry, wrong answer.
Não era ela?
Izumi Kanda?
Nope, sorry.
Ah, para, véi. Quem que matou esse filho de uma égua? Vamos ver.
We've covered a lot of ground these past months together. After everything with the timelines last year, Moses thinks my powers might have evolved in other ways.
Véi. Cadê?
Moses' pride and joy. Though he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers. Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens.
Mano.
I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
Não tem o nome dela aqui. Mano, tô perdida na primeira parte do jogo já. Puta merda. Ah, dá pra subir. Nossa. Trolei.
You really understand how I'm feeling
Tá,
right
vamos
now.
procurar direto ao
Turtle
ponto.
strapped to
Tem
a
alguma
rocket
coisa
booster.
aqui. Aí, ó.
Here she is. But what's your name, young Mina Hiramatsu?
Ah.
If I make it through this weekend,
Caralho.
I promise to
Puta
more
referência a
your
Sailor
work with
Moon, mano.
Moses.
Olha isso. A roupa, as botas, o cabelo. Até a franja. E o olho azul. Eu gostei. Tem referência a Sailor Moon. Tá aprovado. Esse jogo é GOT já no
Using
meu
a
coração.
rewind test to get me into anime, Moses is abusing his powers.
Oxi, carai. Oi, amigão.
I bet Chloe and Moses would have loved each other.
Okay. Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear. Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike. You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo. Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
Precisa de alguma coisa pra amortecer a queda, eu acho. Talvez, maybe.
Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open? I'll need the I bet Chloe and Moses would have loved each other as only two nerds could. I wish they would have met.
Ih, ó.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Caralho, é porco.
Yes.
Yay! Agora a gente volta até a hora do teste.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door. Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ô, meu irmão, você é burro.
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Ô, meu filho, você é burro, viu?
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes. Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Well, thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
Eita, é babado. Boa noite, Holly. Boa noite, gente. Boa noite todo mundo. Eu só vi agora, perdão. Será que tem mais referências? Eu acho que deve ter, provavelmente. Referências ao jogo anterior também. Ao jogo anterior, não, no caso, o jogo 1, né?
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we... still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I know my powers are, well, powerful, but that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
What if I can't change anything? One time I tried to save my friend's father from dying in a car crash and...
You've told me. And yes, it sounds like the universe sometimes has a dark sense of humor. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry. Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes, I wish everyone still remembered. The 2 timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind
A
them.
galera esqueceu.
You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I knew you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Eita. Oi, Holly. Oi, Gustavo! Seja muito bem-vindo, boa noite! E oi, Grilho! Seja muito bem-vindo também! Tudo bom com vocês? Eu vi agora as mensagens na roxa e no YouTube. Sejam muito bem-vindos, boa noite!
Even Amanda and Ven. The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe. In the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the photos you showed me.
It was beautiful. when it was still on the map. How do I know Lakeport won't be next? How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do. So, how do we stop a fire before it starts? Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something. Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering.
Ela tem 2 chats, eu nem consigo prestar atenção em um só. É que eu tenho... É que eu faço live ao mesmo tempo, né? Na roxinha e no YouTube. Aí, tipo, fica os dois chats. Sou apaixonado por esse game. Eu tô jogando o Reunion, que é o que lançou anteontem. Anteontem? Acho que foi anteontem. Aí, tô jogando agora.
And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
Ok, o jogo começou. Ah, então, tipo, tudo isso era meio que o prólogo? Acho que era tudo meio que o prólogo, né? Nossa, até meu reativo tá lagando, velho. Agora o jogo começou a lagar também, Jesus amado. Voltou.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Actually, there's been a change of plans. The trip has been postponed.
I'm sorry, Max. Professional setbacks are always tough. Give yourself time to grieve, okay?
Thanks, Loretta. Now, let's get to today's lesson. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place,
Do nada começa a travar, velho, meu Deus.
light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors.
Pior que essa academia me lembra muito a Blackwell, mano. What the fuck?
I want you to see something
Essa
else
universidade dela
entirely.
agora.
I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph
Ai.
can never really have. Loretta, take a stab.
Perfection.
Speak for yourself.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life.
Mano, o jogo tá
Human life,
dropando FPS, do nada volta. What the
It's
fuck?
all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you
don't know. Someone who grabs your attention. Someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day. And the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe. Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me. But I never got your name.
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Vixe.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Sophie? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way,
Bizarro.
She's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire.
Ai. Me ajeitando na minha cadeira. Minha coluna tá doente.
Which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them. I'm not advocating for tarring and feathering up. Amanda is performing tonight. Last time, I had... going just yet. But this statue does make me
Eu tenho que fazer o que agora?
think about it. Didn't
vamos
Reggie
lá.
have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their photo? Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that.
Ele é tímido.
Oh, don't stare!
Okay.
He's a guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah? Okay. Here it goes. Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but no, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. Oh.
What happened?
Total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media. Then I finger gunned him? Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Sorry, Reggie.
Vamos voltar, né? Que se esse menino ficar triste com o negócio, ele vai querer sair da minha aula, o homem vai querer me demitir, porque meus alunos estão tudo indo embora. Vamos voltar, vamos fazer ele fazer o bagulho certo, né?
It's a camera, Reggie, not a pickup tool. Your dating life does not hinge on a photograph.
That actually helps. A lot, thanks. Okay. I'm going in. Sorry, Max.
Cara, eu não entendi. Eu não devia ter pulado, né, velho?
It's a camera, Reggie, not a pickup tool.
Vamos ver o que ele fala. O que acontece, no caso.
That actually helps. A lot, thanks. Okay. I'm going in. Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but it's a thing I have to do for class.
Eu acho que vou ter que falar com o cara primeiro, calma.
Hello there.
What's up?
I'm doing a campus survey. We're trying to figure out where students are from.
Tyler, Texas, ma'am. Born and raised.
Thank you kindly. I have this talent where I can guess any student's major. I believe yours is contemporary ceramics?
What? Way off. I'm in communications.
Damn, so much for that special power. Thanks anyway.
É, amigão, você não contava que eu volto no tempo. Toma. Cheatei.
I have this talent.
Ué, mas como assim cerâmica contemporânea, Max?
Reggie does have a type. Is it weird that I know that
Ah, eu
about
acho que
one
eu tenho
of
que
my
falar com
students?
ele, tipo, pra ele falar isso.
Hey, Reggie. Let me guess. You're working up the courage to ask that student to take his photo?
Yeah. Good guess.
Little tip. He's a communications major, so communicate about communication.
Communications. That could work. Thanks, Max. Going in. Hi. I'm Reggie.
Super teacher strikes again. Maybe I should have been teaching with Rewind all along. I hate the idea of snooping on my students, but I wonder if there are any Abraxas secrets that could help stop this fire. Who else could use my help? Oh, this is a weird party. Oh, Reggie. Why is Owen so interested in Abraxas?
Tá, a Loreta vai fazer um podcast. Se eu não me engano, o pôster lá tava com ela, né? Tipo.
Everyone's used to me and my camera by now.
Ah, não tem conquista de foto nesse aqui, velho? Tristeza. Oxi.
Don't mind me. Just admiring the cuteness.
Meu Deus. Quando olha pra frente, o
One
FPS
student
morre.
down. I can probably help 2 more.
I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo of a student. I should see if she needs any help.
Cadê ela?
This is where the brunt of the storm hit on campus. Apparently, the damage was way worse in town. Loretta always knows more than she should.
Hey, Loretta. How's your assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member. He must know what Reggie's hiding.
This is class, Loretta, not your podcast.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
Kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No, I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Tá, então usaram o nome dela no post.
You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration. But you'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser. Illuminating as always, Loretta.
That's me, shining a light in the dark for those who can't
Vai,
see.
Lux. Já é loira já. Negócio de iluminar. Essa é a live de Life Strange. Pera, esse é novo. É, ele lançou anteontem. Nossa, eu travei. Meu reativo travou. Jesus. Voltei. Eu acho. Não sei. Socorro. Ele lançou anteontem. Anteontem? Acho que foi. Foi dia 26. É, foi anteontem. Ai. Calma aí, gente. Rapidinho. Gente, meu PC tá morrendo. Jesus. Eu acho que não foi uma boa ideia deixar meu bagulho no máximo. Será que eu vou ter que reiniciar? Acho que vou ter que reiniciar se eu mexer nisso aqui, né? Acho que não.
Taking my picture, I have to get a jazz
Nossa, tá
practice.
sem anti-aliasing. Jesus. Que agonia. Tá, mas eu acho que já melhorou, já. Já melhorou, já parei de travar, já.
Polonius, we'll be done soon.
I probably have time to help one more student.
Tá. Ok. Nossa, mas não resolveu em nada o FPS. Eu acho que o FPS tá bugado mesmo. Eu tinha visto uma galera reclamando do jogo tá bugado com relação às texturas. Preciso achar o terceiro aluno que falta. Não é essa galera aqui. É aquele ali. Não, é Janete. Janete, quem é Janete? Janete. Janete, cadê você, Janete? Janete. Quem caralho da Janete?
With the fab closed from the storm damage, they moved a lot of the art out here.
Essa é a Loreta. Janete é aquela ali, será? Não. Gente, cadê essa tal dessa... Ali, eu acho que é essa daqui. Moça, você é a Janete? É. Oi, Janete. Janete. Caramba, que legal, elas voltaram. Sim, sim, elas voltaram. As PRICEFIELD estão de volta. Minhas mães, minhas filhas, minhas... Isso aí mesmo. Ah, não consigo falar com ela porque... Aí, foi.
Hey, Jeanette. How did your assignment go?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Então, uma gótica. Sim, sou gótica. Quer dizer... Não da subcultura gótica, mas... É isso aí.
There's a fragile vulnerability here that's quite beautiful.
No, you don't get it. I was trying to break composition to create a sense of tension and drama. Damn it!
Não, tudo bem, então. Então eu vou voltar no tempo e me fingir de doida.
Jeanette, let me see that photo.
Well, okay.
Wow. I love how you break the rule of thirds and short-size your subject. The imbalance is so tense and dramatic.
Oh my god, thank you. That was exactly my intention.
Tem que agradar todo mundo, né? Que senão vão me demitir nessa desgraça aqui.
But focus more on your subject than your camera.
Sure. Thanks again, Max.
I should make my way back to where class started.
Vamos lá, vamos lá. Estátua, a estátua do humano ali, ó. Lá no meio ali, ó. Vambora. Corre, Max. Corre, Max. Vai. Que isso? Gente boa esse cara aí, ó. Um panfleto de um podcast. Dá pra ouvir o podcast? Ah, ela pega o QR Code. Pode crer.
Our telescope is a Meade 16-inch Schmidt case-grain.
Não, mas eu não quero ouvir, não. Se ela visse como tá a live pelo chat, melhor não ver, não. Continua que tá bom. Agora tá de boa. Eita, tá travada a live pra vocês? É que eu arrumei aqui agora as coisas, mas... eu não sei. Vamos lá, vamos lá.
I'm not advocating for tarring.
Ó, eu cheguei, ela falou que era pra voltar pra cá, eu voltei pra cá. Volte à estátua. Tô na estátua.
I wonder what Chloe would make of Professor Caulfield. She'd probably blow out an orbital nerve from rolling her eyes. It's almost the anniversary of the storm that destroyed Arcadia Bay. I used to dread being with Chloe at this time of year.
Olha, você é muito besta. Era pra você estar com ela.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire? How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
No.
Get it. This Fremont House shit...
How can I hear more without Reggie noticing? He's not gonna say anything else now that he knows I'm around.
Tá, então eu tenho que me esconder aqui, igual a pivete aqui, ó.
Ah! Max! You scared me.
I scared you? You're the one spying.
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
Eu quero ouvir, filha. Me dá o fone também.
Respectfully, I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont House isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta. You're asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me? Okay. We'll talk tomorrow then.
Do I really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her?
Não. Não queremos. Eu nunca estive aqui. Tchau. O que eu faço agora? Encerre a aula na mesa de câmeras. Vamos lá na mesa de cameras. Então, vamos aqui, ó. Ó. Vamos. Encerrar aula. Encerrar aula. A mina nem disfarça. Assim, até não consegue ver. Investiga direito, dá pra ver a loira a 500 km de distância.
Great work today, everyone. Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
Oxi! Ah, é verdade, ela voltou no tempo.
What a pleasure to see
Lá
your
no
face.
Double Exposure ele
Yours
salvou a
too.
mulher.
I didn't know you were back. This campus has not felt the same without you.
Yes. Well, a lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me, how have you been, Professor Caulfield?
The teaching is a joy. It's all the other stuff that I struggle with.
A common lament, I'm afraid. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging. Owen and I have different ideas for
Eu não gosto dele, não. Com todo respeito. Cara, mó sem noção. Ficou falando um monte de merda na frente da Max. Tipo, ai, você é só uma... Você é só uma... como é que fala? Ele falou, tipo... Você é só uma estudante, um aspirante artista que a diretora colocou como professora, sendo que você nem tem experiência acadêmica e tal. Ele ficou, tipo, jogando isso na cara da Max e eu, tipo... Mono... Querido, vá à merda. Eu sou a Caulfield. Eu que mando nessa bagaça. Cadê aquela menina exibida? A Chloe? A Chloe não apareceu... Quer dizer, a Chloe apareceu no primeiro momento do jogo, né? Ela é a primeira personagem que a gente joga quando o jogo inicia. Mas ela ainda não apareceu aqui no campus, não.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents, I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
That's a major relief.
Good. Because I have something to ask you. It is about Safia. We haven't spoken in many months. It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Safia has her reasons. There is still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand. I sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
I feel the same way. I wish I were able to explain more about that night, but I can't.
It feels good to be able to talk to you about it, though. I feel we are bonded in some sense. Still, for months afterwards, Safia would at least answer the occasional message, or I would see her on social media. But now she's gone completely dark. Maxine, I sense that Safia may be in some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know. If I could only know that she was okay, if I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude.
Uh-huh.
But I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in private.
Of course. You're welcome to.
Eu acho que é ela mesma, tá ligado? Ela tá tipo, não conta pra minha mãe que sou eu.
Photography to yourself.
That's why you're top prof. See you later, Professor.
One of your students? I feel like I've met her before.
Yeah, sorry. She's going through a tough time.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Safi.
Ai, mano. Não sei, cara. Ixi, cara, acho que o protagonista, então... Eu já queria te pedir meu desculpa, porque eu fico literalmente vezes quando eu vejo meu telefone, então me desculpa se tiver resolto grave. Relaxa, relaxa. Fica tranquilo. Oxi. Tá. Ah, que bom que você não vai contar. É tipo isso? Ai, não sei, cara. Nossa, que barulhinho desagradável. Não sei, mano, não sei. Eu vou falar que eu não sei de nada.
I'm sorry. I am
É porque, tipo assim, eu não joguei o Double Exposure. Eu não joguei o Double Exposure, então eu não sei se a mãe dela sabe ainda que ela é metamorfa ou se só a Max e o camaradinha lá da física sabe. Então eu não faço a mínima ideia se a mãe dela sabe ou não. E, tipo, eu não sei como é que vai ficar, tipo, pra Max falar, tipo, ah, eu vi ela e tal, e a mãe dela, tipo... enfim.
In the dark, as you are.
One of my favorite qualities about great artists is that they are terrible liars. I see we are at an impasse. Perhaps in time you will learn something about Safia that you can share with me. And then you will remember that I have always supported you and your work, which I believe you will find important.
Eu acho que essa velha tá me ameaçando, gente.
Always a pleasure to see you, Maxine.
Did I just piss off my one remaining supporter in the administration? Fantastic. Ugh,
ah, não.
Hated choosing, but...
Não. Não vou me fuder por causa da outra, não. A outra que se lasque. Nossa, mas vou ter que ver um monte de cutscene de novo.
I'm so...
I saw her around campus. Just now. Briefly, though.
Safia's here? Now? What did she say to you?
She definitely didn't want anyone to see her. She was sort of hiding in plain sight.
I see. Nevertheless, I am so relieved.
Please, don't let Sophie know I told you.
Of course. Of course. Thank you, Maxine. You are a true friend. I will not forget it. I hope to see you around a lot more.
Yasmin was distraught about Sophie. But Sophie clearly didn't want me to
Ah, minha
tell
filha,
her
tudo pelo
mom.
meu emprego.
This could turn out real bad. Ugh, I hated choosing between keeping Sophie's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust. I could head out whenever I'm ready.
Tô pronta já. Pega a bolsa, Maxine. Obrigada.
So much going on.
Oxi.
Praxis.
Ela ficou invisível do nada.
Fremont means. And Sophie. She's back. No time to dwell on it all now. It's Amanda's open mic benefit at the Snapping Turtle tonight. Last time, I left for my trip and missed it. From this point on, my reality will become completely different from the one I lived before. Hopefully, I can learn something.
Ok.
What a beautiful voice. Thank you. Next, we're gonna keep the party going with a couple of sonnets. Come on up.
This one is called Lessons in Scarcity.
Time to see if I can find.
Ok. Ela ficou braba? Ela ficou braba comigo?
And enjoy the show while I'm here.
Tá, temos que falar com... Deixa eu escutar o coitado, vai. Fala, meu filho.
You stole my heart today in econ class and drowned out thoughts of stocks and dividends. I tried to get your number, but alas, you slept through class, then vanished at the end.
Achei uma merda. Cadê? Vou colocar a Amanda. Cadê a Amanda? Amanda! Cadê a Amanda? Amanda? Achei a Amanda. Oi, Amanda. Boa tarde.
Hey, shouldn't you be on the road by now?
Something fell through at the last minute. I had to cancel the whole thing.
What? I'm so sorry.
Me too. But then I remembered I didn't have to miss this anymore.
Well, in that case, I'm glad your dreams were crushed.
I'm so excited to finally see you do stand-up.
Thanks. It's been so long, I'm feeling kind of rusty. But I'm glad you're here.
Hey, has anything seemed off recently in Lakeport?
Recently? Lakeport's been a mess ever since the storm. Town's a fucking tinderbox.
Anything in particular?
Sorry, can you hold that thought? I want to run through the routine in my head one more time.
Of course. Break a leg. Amanda is super stressed about her
Vou falar com outro, que eu não sei quem é, mas eu vou procurar. Não. Não.
Me too, Ben. I could never say no to a blue-haired girl.
Uhum. Cadê o mano que eu tenho que falar, velho? É você? Não, mas eu vou falar com você também.
Hi there. I didn't know Amanda hired some help.
More like she took in a stray. I used to run a bar in Lakeport called Crullers. Back before the storm ripped its roof off.
I heard about that. Sorry.
Amanda let me pick up some shifts until we reopen. If I can survive this place for that long.
I take it you're not a fan of the turtle?
Amanda is one of the good ones. The rest of these students, not my speed. I'm used to a less collegial environment. Listen to me, getting all worked up. Can I get you something?
Oh, I'm good. Just wanted to say hi.
College bars. Man.
Eu, hein? Lula Molusco.
I'm out of cash, but I could try the silent auction table.
É você? É você. Ô. Vou comer vendo sua live. Ai, eu queria, não jantei ainda. Eu vou jantar depois que a live acabar.
Thought you were gone this weekend.
Plans changed. Hey, have you heard of a Caledon building called Fremont House?
Fremont? Not ringing a bell. But they rename a building whenever a donor croaks. Want me to check some old school maps and get back to you?
Really? That would be a huge help. Thank you.
Aquele maluco ali atrás parece o
problem.
Jefferson, mano. What the
Got
fuck?
any more trivia questions for me?
Do you still keep tabs on what's going on in Abraxas?
Not really. Abraxas kind of fell apart after I stopped being president.
I thought Abraxas fell apart once Diamond left and your boss evicted everyone.
A valid perspective, but I'm sticking with mine.
How's the MBA going?
Work, grad school, acting. Ugh, how do I do it all? Things are good. After undergrad, my life felt really precarious. Now, my life feels like a life. One that I built for myself.
That's a damn good feeling. I ran into your boss earlier. Give it to me straight. How much does Owen hate me?
Hate is a strong word. Fail to see any redeeming value in, maybe?
Ugh.
You just have to speak his language. Remind him that you're a burgeoning artist who brings value to the school. He'll come around.
I'll see you around.
Don't be a stranger, Caulfield.
Amanda will probably get on stage soon. I should find a seat.
Vamos ver o show da camarada.
Hey, remember me? I'm Amanda Thomas. I'm gonna be doing a little comedy for you tonight.
Jesus, send out someone funny!
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Good night. Fucking hell.
You suck!
That was brutal. That asshole kept interrupting her. She completely lost her nerve. Amanda's not coming out anytime soon. If I want to talk to her tonight, I have to get rid of that guy. It's no use trying to get rid of him now. Hey.
Ele é babaca, eu vou ser
I
babaca
found
também.
some car keys on the ground. Do you drive a Ford?
No. Got a Mercedes. Blue. Like your eyes.
Cool.
Esquisitão. Ai, não.
Do you drive a blue Mercedes? I just saw one out front rolling towards the lake.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you should hurry. It was really picking up speed.
Cusão, vai embora. Deixa eu me sentar aqui agora, né? Ou não.
Hey. I'll...
So I told him, I'm not the expert on duck penises here. Maybe we should ask the magician. Thank you so much.
Vixe.
Lucas.
Max, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse.
Sei nem quem é esse cara.
Did you practice that while I was walking
Gente, mas a
over
Chloe
here?
demora a aparecer, né?
I'm
Poxa.
not getting paid enough to make small talk with you anymore. Excuse me.
Lucas is an asshole. But he taught at Caledon for years, and I need a lead. Moses would flip out if he saw someone leaving their deck out like this.
So, any new novels in the works?
I'm exploring new mediums. Not that anyone has noticed yet.
Oh, what kind of medium?
It wouldn't interest you. Excuse me.
This might give me an in with Lucas, if I can find somewhere quiet enough to hear it.
Lugar silencioso, de um lugar silencioso. Ainda. Ah, tudo bem, ela já encontrou.
Vox Populi, Lucas Colmenero. Jam-packed show today? Later on, I will be speaking with Barney Albertson, the Cornell professor who has been wearing a sombrero all semester in protest of the university's Halloween costume code. Should be fascinating. First, an update on the goings-on in my own backyard. For those of you who have been following my Sisyphean saga, you may be pleased to learn that I have joined forces with a local Lakeport organization who is committed to exposing the rampant corruption of Caledon University. So many Lakeport residents were displaced, despoiled, or otherwise damaged by last year's storm. And yet Caledon, which was virtually unharmed, has seized on the disaster as a pretense to sop up aid funds and expand its borders. Now, readers and fans of my work may be surprised to find me as a leader of this nouveau front populaire. True, they are not my usual literary or intellectual coterie, but ever since I excised myself from the rank bowels of academia, I have been looking to use my experiences to help the common man. Higher education does not make a person wiser or more capable. It merely serves to mask weaker minds in the language of their intellectual betters. The good people of Lakeport and I will not cotton to the demands of these supposed elites. By joining together, I feel confident our voices will be loud enough to crumble the walls of Caledon for good. But the boulder is not up the hill yet. I will continue to update you, my beloved poppies, every step of the way. Okay, quick break to talk about my sponsor, Cash for Gold.
I would give anything to unhear that.
É tudo pela missão, Max.
I'm busy, Max.
Tá, eu vou ter que voltar no tempo.
I'm busy, Max.
Isso é chato, hein, amigão?
You know, someone once said that education only serves to mask weaker minds in the language of their betters.
So I did. Though I wouldn't expect it to resonate with you. What did you think?
God, listening to it was one thing. but praising it?
It was invigorating to hear hard truths told with such eloquence and passion.
That's gratifying to hear.
Good, because it was nauseating to say.
This is random, but have you ever heard of Fremont House? I think it's a Caledon building.
Well, the Abraxas house is on Fremont Street. Until the president renames it to Semiconductor Lane.
The Abraxas House? Wait, why would Owen rename this street? The Abraxas House is off campus.
You haven't heard. Caledon is expanding.
Vixe.
3180 Fremont Street. Holy shit. Is this where the fire starts?
Hum.
The landslide took out half the street, and the city couldn't afford the cleanup. Now Caledon is swooping in.
So, you still live in Lakeport?
I do. I'm teaching English at Lakeport High. College students are so set in their views. With teenagers, you get a chance to shape young minds. It's an honor, really.
There's a lot of anger at Caledon right now.
Damn right there is. Lakeport knows when they're being disenfranchised by cloistered elites. I know you haven't been there long enough to understand, but Caledon is corrosive. And I hate the person it turned me into.
It turned you into a plagiarist that stole from a student?
Vixe.
Judge me all you want. But the town knows the truth, and they're mobilizing.
I have to go.
Well, see you around, Lucas.
Ah,
Take
achei
care,
que ela ia
Max.
falar exatamente o que estava escrito.
The fire started in the Abraxas house. How? And why? Fremont Street. I could wait until I had some daylight to look around, but... Waiting can wait.
Esperar, vai ter que esperar aqui. Fiquei confusa. Sair, vamos sair então. Vou falar com a Amanda aqui antes de sair. Oi, Amanda.
Great set. Okay, right? Oh, normally I'd be humble, but that fucking killed.
What were you saying before? About the town being a tinderbox?
People are blaming Caledon for all of their problems, especially now that your new president wants to snatch up more of Lakeport. And guess who's remaking himself as the voice of the people? Lucas Colmanero.
I'm familiar with his podcast, unfortunately. Lucas never struck me as a spokesperson for the common man.
People are angry. And he has them throwing rocks at the ivory tower. They're ready to tear down the school.
It's really alarming.
We need to focus on rebuilding. I've been busting my ass all week to pull this night off. I hope it makes a difference.
How is the fundraising going?
Not bad. But there's still so much
Okay.
damage to rebuild from the storm. If one more business folds, Main Street will belong in your Ghost Town series.
How are you doing? You seem a little...
Hey, lady, can I get a drink here or what?
This lady will kick your dick in, so back off!
Stressed.
You know I love a busy night. But we have some new regulars, at least until the bar in town gets a new roof. I'm gonna make the townies get along with the trust fund babies if it kills me. And it might just kill me.
Tadinha, cara. Atendimento ao público be
I'll let you
like.
get back to it.
Have fun out there.
Tá, tchau. Indo embora.
Okay, Professor. Time to break and enter.
Acho que agora a Chloe aparece. Não é possível, não é possível. Cadê você, Chloe Price? Cadê você, Chloe Price? Eu ia falar Chloe Caulfield por algum motivo. Juntei os dois sobrenomes. Eita. Eita. É a Chloe?
I lost my last bar half an hour ago, but I must be pretty close to campus by now. Looks like they do shows here. Wonder if they're in the market for a Pacific Northwest post-industrial femcore band.
Hey, my buddies and I were wondering, why do all you gender studies chicks have weird hair?
Gender studies. Is that how they built the special microscope you used to find your dick?
Nossa senhora. Eu tava esperando uma dessa vindo dela, velho.
She savaged you. Yeah, she's way into you, Ren. Get her number.
Hold up.
That's off, dude.
Acaba com ele, Chloe.
What happened here?
It's nothing, Noelle. We were just messing around.
The snapping turtle has a strict no-fighting policy. You're both out. Come on! Be thankful I don't put you on the banned list. Leave. Now.
I'm sorry. My friends and I were just... I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I've been teeing off on drunk bros at dive bars since junior high. But I really could have used a bite.
Looked like the back patio was open. Noelle probably won't notice.
I'll try that. Thanks.
Kicked out of a bar before I even stepped foot in it. That's a new record.
Ela não volta no tempo, tadinha. Meu Deus, coitada.
But my ass is too hungry.
A Max tem a vida fácil, ela volta no tempo. Consegue fazer as coisas
That
certas.
kid mentioned the back patio. Sounds promising.
Batom barato. Oxi.
She didn't respond. What was I expecting?
Ué, a Joyce tá viva? Eles não morreram na tempestade, não? De Arcadia Bay? What the fuck? Bizarro.
Ugh. What kind of basic bitch fairy tale splooge dream is this place?
Como é que sobe nisso aqui, meu?
Chloe, 1. Strict no fighting policy. 0.
Ó, Safi.
Wait. Don't I know you? Max's blue-haired girl. Are we in that horrible place again?
Not to be rude, but who the fuck are you?
Putz. Nossa, travou pra caralho. Nossa senhora, meu jogo foi com Deus. Tô com 5 FPS. Voltou.
Let go of me! Wait, I need to see. See what?
Well, this is interesting. See you around, Chloe.
Shit gets weirder and weirder. I really hope Max can make some kind of sense out of me.
Caralho. Mano, que bizarro, que é isso?
The fire starts here in 2 days, unless I stop it first. There's a lot going on here. I should explore that patio and see if I can find anything suspicious.
Tá.
Abraxas thinks they can move back into their house, but I don't think the administration is giving up yet. I don't think the demolition is happening anymore, but this sign is pretty alarming.
Opa.
I'm an amateur detective at best, but this footprint looks pretty fresh to me.
Cara, eu sei que é terra, mas parece muito que é coisa marrom. Opa, eu tô travando.
They're kicked out of their house, but they're still gathering Halloween decoration? Someone tried to get in this way, but they failed.
Fireflies.
Hey, where are you going? I was enjoying the show.
É tipo o cervo lá do Life is Strange 1 guiando ela.
Now or never.
Eita.
We're starting to close up shop, but you can hang out for a bit if you need.
Thanks. I'll try not to linger too long.
You hear that, Professor? Last call.
Okay, let's practice again. Hey, Max. It's me. That girl you don't text back. Anyway, I've been having recurring nightmares of you killing me. And I think I'm going insane. Anyway, how have you been? Hey, Max. It's me, your sexy Etsy. Want to unpack our trauma together? Hey, Max. Remember that shitty breakup letter I wrote you years back before we stopped talking? No, me neither. Hey, Max. What a nice, stable life you got here. Girlfriend, boyfriend, Actual friends?
Appreciate you letting me grab a bite before the kitchen closes.
No worries. It was a busy night. Plenty of mop-up to do.
How close are we to Caledon University?
2 minutes by car, 10 by foot. By electric scooter. Depends on your sense of balance.
So this is like a Caledon bar?
It's a lot of things, but yeah, we get plenty of students and faculty here. What brings you around?
Oh, I'm visiting someone on campus. I haven't seen her in a really long time. I'm kinda nervous, to be honest. I guess I'm stalling until I can figure out what I want to say when I see her. The real problem is, I don't think the right words actually exist.
Oh. She must be pretty important to get you all fucked up in the head like that.
She's the most important person in my life.
Ai, que lindo,
And has
cara.
been for pretty much as long as I can remember. Problem is, our lives don't really fit together anymore.
Yeah. I've been there. Look, I don't normally go in for the whole wise bartender shtick, but in my opinion, there are precious few people on this earth worth giving a shit about. If you found one of them, and it sounds like it to me, you're one of the lucky ones. And then none of the other shit matters. Just my opinion. Checks on the bar when you're ready.
Hey, didn't I kick your ass out? You're going on the banned list. Are you a student?
No.
Good. Then I'm banning you from campus, too. Name?
Shit. Better think fast.
Ok.
Thing is, I'm actually a prospective graduate student. I'm here to visit campus.
What program?
I'm going to law school.
No, you're not. Caledon doesn't have a law program.
Yeah. Not yet. I'm gonna be the first.
Uh-huh. And where are you matriculating from?
Go easy on her. She's not an English major. Matriculating means enrolling in a school.
Yeah, I knew that. I'm from the Northwest. I went to University of Seattle.
Really? I'm from Bainbridge. Did you go to UW Seattle, or Seattle University, or City University of Seattle?
The second one?
First, you sneak back into the bar after I kick you out, and now you're lying to my
Caralho,
face.
o de
I
tudo.
am banning you from campus.
You can't do that.
I definitely can. If you were a prospective student, you'd have a faculty sponsor, but you aren't, so you don't.
Actually, I do have a faculty sponsor.
Come on, Chloe. Are you really gonna let your reunion with Max start with her bailing your ass out? But what choice do I have?
Ai, tadinha. Vou dar o nome dela.
Her name is Max. Professor Max. Maxine Professor Caulfield.
Fucking figures.
Hold on.
Hearing about a lot of activity at 3180 Fremont Street. Is the demolition scheduled for tonight?
News to me. I did drive by earlier and saw an adult female in the area. Looked a little shady. I doubt she was with the demo crew.
Oh, shit. I think I know who the shady woman was. But they wouldn't do the demolition tonight without warning, right?
Who are you talking about?
Max Caulfield. The professor. She was asking about Fremont. I didn't think she'd go there in the middle of the night, for fuck's sake.
Hey, I wasn't done with you.
Vixe. Gente, sou péssima argumentando com a Chloe. Nossa, mas é difícil, eu tenho que adivinhar tudo que tem que falar na hora certa. Pelo amor de Deus. Como que eu ia adivinhar com uma desgraça numa faculdade dessa não ia ter curso de direito, tá ligado?
Is anybody here? Hello?
Mano, que porra é essa, cara?
I just found my first fire hazard. This is insane.
Mano. Ai, que susto.
Shit. Shit. Oh. Hey, Max.
Loretta?
I was just getting in some extracurricular shooting down here. Cool spot, huh?
I don't care why you're down here. You're in danger.
Says the photographer who made a career out of breaking into condemned buildings. Look around. All the secrets about Abraxas are right here. I'm finally gonna uncover them tonight. Question is, what are you doing here, Max? Are you connected to Abraxas? We can keep this off the record for now.
No. I have reason to believe there is a danger to the campus. And to you.
To me? No one knows I'm here. You didn't know it when you came in. But you do know something. You have a lot more going on than meets the eye, don't you? I'm not going anywhere until you tell me what's up.
I can't tell her why, but I need to get Loretta to leave right now. Okay, here's the deal. If you leave right now, I will sit down for an interview with you and tell you everything I learned about Abraxas. On the record.
A quid pro quo. You're savvier than you look. It's a deal. I got everything I needed anyway.
Ok, deu save automático. Quanto tempo a gente tá de live, galera? 2h30. Tá.
Okay,
Vamos acabar.
time to search around and look for any clues.
Problem here. The door's locked.
Locked? Oh crap, someone else must be here.
Let's just go out the way we came.
Tá, vamos lá. Estamos com 2h30 de live. Eu acho que já é um tempinho bom, né? É o tempo que eu faço live geralmente. Eu tô com a coluna doendo já, como sempre. Minha coluna me condenando. Como sempre, as always. Deixa eu voltar pro Turbo Studio aqui. E aí eu apareço pra vocês. Pronto. Saí do joguinho. Vamos voltar pro... Olá! Ainda tô meio travadinha que o jogo ainda tá aberto. Pronto. Destravei com Vivo Fibra. Bom. É isso, meus queridos e queridas que estão assistindo a live. Um beijão no coração de vocês. Uma boa noite a todos. Muito obrigada a quem apareceu, deixou o like, compartilhou, interagiu, enfim. Um beijão no coração de vocês. Eu vejo vocês na terça-feira para mais lives, né? Vou tentar, dessa vez, essa semana, eu vou tentar não atrasar o nosso cronograma. Vou tentar postar amanhã mesmo. Eu só preciso ver direitinho o que eu vou streamar e tal. Mas, enfim. É isso. Beijão no cocoro de vocês. Salve. Salve, você chegou no final. Não. Que tristeza. Mas é isso. Olá, olá, Kino. Você voltou no final também, Kino. Vou fechar aqui, gente. Boa noite a todos. Vejo vocês na terça-feira às 8h30 novamente. Como eu falei, tava falando, né, do cronograma. Vou ver, tentar ao máximo lançar o cronograma amanhã, no máximo na segunda-feira também. Não passa de segunda-feira, tá? E é isso. Fiquem com Deus. Boa noite. Durmam bem, descansem bem. E eu vejo vocês na terça. Tchau, tchau. Tchau, tchau.